Hello, how are you? It is Sue here from the Spiritual Alchemist. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Let's get connected to Spirit and pull some cards for today. I do want to say that the energy for today is really, it's just kind, it's gentle, it's actually really nice. It's not a heavy energy, it's just, whoop, there we go. Beautiful. Spirit's already connected. The energy today just is a little bit of a breath of fresh air. So if you're feeling a little bit heavy today, I would love you to just, stop what you're doing, put your hand on your heart, take a few deep breaths in and blow out all just the energy that you're carrying. If you've got anything to cleanse with, whoops, here we go. If you've got any kind of sage, Palo Santo, I love Palo Santo. Palo Santo is a very quick cleansing, tool. If you have anything like that, I would cleanse your energy, get rid of all the residual stuff, and then hand on heart, just breathe, connect yourself back in, and actually just, go outside and breathe it in and have a look and see how beautiful the energy is out there. Even looking, if it feels good out there but come back inside and it's a bit chaotic, cleanse your space, whether it be your house, your workspace, whatever it is. At work it's hard to cleanse because other people are there, but if you have the ability to take a little bit of salt to work, just sprinkle some salt around in a bit of a circle where you sit or where you stand. I would highly recommend doing that, because that's sort of a good way to do a discreet way to cleanse the energy and shift any negative stuff. But yeah, the energy is nice today. It has a nice upbeat feel to it. I just want one more card, please, Spirit. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so we're ready to go. Let's have a look. Nice. Real cards today for a bit of a calling from Spirit. You're being called, you're being asked to step up and step out of the box that you are or you have been hiding in. Spirit want all their beautiful spiritual beings to actually step up and out of all the conformity that's around in the world at the moment. There is a real sense of there is purpose for you here, and Spirit really wants you up and about and moving and shifting and changing and just, transforming your energies. What I also have in the spread today is two cards that are, one is head, one is heart. So the fight between the head and the heart is really significant and really playing a role. And if this is you in your life, I'm really going to ask you to be accountable of your mindset, really be accountable of what's going on in this, because I feel like some people are on the hamster wheel, remunerating, just ticking away there. And I get it, because it is, some people have that, and it's a very hard thing to change, but I want you to be accountable for your actions. Like, you get to choose your life. You get to choose what you want to do. You get to choose if you want to move forward or if you want to stay in that space. So today is a calling from Spirit. They're sort of calling out your name, going, okay, it's time to move. It's time to shift the old stagnant you and step into a new form. Think of yourself like you're in the chrysalis stage or the cocoon stage of a butterfly transforming, from a worm to a caterpillar to a butterfly. You're in the goo. You've been in the goo for a bit now, and Spirit are going, okay, we've got your wings ready. We're ready for you to fly. Put your head out, make some changes. The world is different to what it was yesterday. And this is the change I feel that Spirit are trying to implement today. So accountability of the mindset. If you feel that you've gone back into this processing of anything from the past or anything, like the past is the past. There's nothing we can do about it. It is what it is. what's said, what's done, it is over and done with, you know, so there's no changing that. So why process it, you know, like why get stuck on that hamster wheel going round and round? I know that we have to process to move forward, but there's a difference between processing and remunerating in the same, you know, going round and round and round and round and round. So if you're finding yourself jumping on that hamster wheel going round and round and round, I want you to actually stop, be accountable for yourself. Stop, no, I'm not going to do that. Hand on heart, take a few deep breaths, feel your feet on the earth, shift the energy, you know, in taking those few breaths, you can shift it and connect yourself back to the heart. I know a lot of people are emotionally confused as well, you know. Again, we've got this remuneration happening, but there's also this emotional washing machine that's kind of happening here that feels hard to deal with as well, you know. So I really want you to, if this washing machine starts welling up in your throat and you're feeling choked by it, I really want you to sort of pull it up and go, okay, what is that? Why am I sad? What's making me sad? What's making me confused? Pull it up and get it out of yourself so that you can actually look at it and then address it, process it, and shift it out the way. You're a beautiful, glorious work in progress, and it's okay, you know. But today, Spirit are going, okay, enough's enough. You're going kind of round and round in circles, doing the same thing, cycles of cycles, and they want you to actually drop that whole skin and come out different. You know, your wings are ready, come out as the butterfly. So today is a big day, beautiful, beautiful energy day. It's very supporting. It's got very big presence of angelic energy around us. So you are supported in making baby changes, baby steps, you know, really small. It doesn't have to be massive. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. It's just one step at a time. If you can do that for every day of this week, you'll be a different person by the end of it. I know you can. I trust you. I know you can do it. You know you've got it in you. It's just you've been stuck in a cycle for too long. I also want to go into, I've got big cards for transition. Transition, I take Spirit are very much showing me two different versions of it. I have the version of people transitioning from one gender to another gender. This is everybody's right. It's not I've got no opinions on it. I've got no judgment on it. It is, you know, it is what it is. And if you're in that space and you're very confident and you know what you're doing and you're ready to move forward, go for it. You know, just go for it. Whatever makes you happy. Your journey is supported by Spirit. You do whatever you need to make yourself feel comfortable and happy in your own skin. If you are a person who is wanting to transition but is still very confused, unsure, like getting on that hamster wheel, getting in that emotional confusion, I want you to wait and just take your time. There is no rush, and what Spirit is letting me know is that they will give you a clear epiphany around it that you can't deny, and you will just be off and running, okay? You will be in a direction that you know is right and you'll go for it. So if you're in that space of just really confused about it, give it some space, give it some time, you know, because there's no rush. If it's meant for you, it will find you, you know. If anything in our life is meant for us, Spirit will bring it around and it will drop right in front of us. So allow yourself the time you need to make the choices you're making, okay? It goes for anything, across the board, anything at all. If you are meant to be doing something, it should be just like a door opening and the path is there. It shouldn't be stressful, confusing, you know, anxiety. It shouldn't be all of those things. It should just feel right within your soul. So really trust that within yourself. And I wish you all the luck in the world, because it must be difficult, you know, sitting as one gender wanting to be another, and allow that journey to unfold. You know, you've got Spirit's full support. Okay, my loves? Talking of transition in a different aspect now, we have some beautiful souls that are transitioning to the world of spirit. They're leaving the earthly plane and going to the heavenly plane. If you are sitting with some of these beautiful people that are in that transition, just know that it's their time. It's their calling card. You know, it's they're very blessed. They are going to be in a better space, and it is their time. Unfortunately, we all have a time on Earth, and when that time is up, it's time to go. We don't know when that is, but there are some really very, very beautiful energies leaving the Earth at the moment. They are going on to a higher purpose with spirit. They have got higher work to do up in the heavenly realm, and I really I want you just to be calm about it and just know that is their calling and their time, okay? And that spirit and all the beautiful angels up in heaven, you know, I hear them sing when I sit up there. They just got this beautiful encore of music that's ready for all the loved ones that are leaving the earth at the moment. So on this day, if you have a loved one passing, they're divinely blessed, you know, it is a beautiful thing. So I wish them well in their journey, and I send you my love, okay? Let's change subjects. I have Spirit showing me that a lot of people are, when I say a lot, there's a, you know, depending on where we are in the world, there's a few of you that are going on holidays today, whether it be a big international holiday to a different country, or whether, you know, long haul travel, or whether it is small travel just within your country, your state, your town, whatever it is, there is travel. You know, the cards are out for travel. I want you to know that it is a safe day to travel today. There should not be any glitches. There should not be any issues at all. My cards are beautiful. They're positive, and you know, the energy of today is glowing. So travel today is very, very fortunate and very, very blessed. I do want you to know that if you're traveling to a different place that is not what you call home, and you get to this different place and you feel a very familiar kind of feeling, I really, really want you to know that you have spent a past life in this place, okay? It's just like, you know, you can be walking the streets and you're just like, wow, I feel like I've been here before. Or you just, I don't know, there's just little deja vu moments that have you thinking, is this something, like, I know I've never been here, but, you know, is this something that I've experienced before? I want to say yes, and yes. You know, I have a beautiful karmic card out, so showing me that it's karmic card, it's a past life card. It's showing me that you actually are stepping back into a part of your soul's journey at some point in a past life, and just soak it up. You know, like, go investigate the whole, you know, go be a tourist and see if any memories come back, you know. But 100% you have actually walked on that soil before in a different lifetime. Your soul has walked on that soil in a different lifetime. It's kind of magical. It's a magical feeling, you know, like just to have that sense of, I've been here before. You know, when I went to Pompeii, we went to the Amalfi Coast in Italy, and we went down to Pompeii. And as a child, I had done a project at school, an assignment on Pompeii, and it was just this, you know, it was very near and dear to my heart. And when we were over there, just like, I have to go there. There's just a familiar feeling there, you know. It wasn't chilling, it wasn't horrific. It was just, I know that on that land, I have had some sort of experience within a past life. And yeah, there was like, we didn't have a map, we just wandered, and we wandered here and we wandered there. And it was just like, I knew what things were and where things, you know, especially in some of the houses, you know, the older houses that show, you know, kitchens and dining rooms and stuff. It was like I could see it as it was before. So your soul is very much eternal. And yeah, we do experience past lives. So if you are traveling today, I would believe that you are strongly going to step into the earth of a past life. Okay, some people get nothing. You know, they just know this sense is familiar, but they get nothing with it. But if you're feeling that familiarity, I really want you to go kind of just really connect to your heart space and just see what comes and see where you end up. Because, yeah, today is a beautiful day for that. And yeah, have a beautiful, beautiful holiday, but just trust that it will be a good holiday and nothing will be bad within that space. It will just be one of the best holidays that you ever have, because today is a beautiful day. Okay, my loves, I'm going to leave you with that. Just on a quick note, Spirit not going to let me leave. They're going to keep me here for a bit longer. On a note of... on a different note from them, if you have choices today in your life, whether it be at work, within your family life, relationships, whatever it is, they're showing me if you're kind of at crossroads, you've got left or right. Stand in the middle and just ask Spirit to show you my way, is what they're kind of saying to me. Just show me my way today, and they will go, come on this way, and they will give you clear, decisive, symbolic messages that you are to go one way or the other. Okay, with that, I'm going to leave it with you. I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Bye.